Hello everyone, this is Mario, welcome back to my channel and welcome to stage 2 of the Tour de France 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. So today we have a 26.9 kilometer long team time trial. As in the first stage, it's going to start and finish in Brussels, the capital city of Belgium, and it's going to be the first one to create some differences between the GC contenders. I won't be the strongest team for this stage. So the goal here will be to minimize the losses for other teams so that Enric Mas doesn't lose contact with the other GC contenders already. So we are about to start the team time trial. Team Total Energy is going to be the first one to start this stage. I actually think that I will be the last one to ride this team time trial. Because my team is the first in the teams classification. So it's going to be an advantage, actually, to be the last one. So, of course, having been the first one to start this team time trial, Total Energy is going to be the first one to finish. Let's see their time. They finish in 30 minutes and 46 seconds. In the first intermediate checkpoint, they were losing 30 seconds to the best team there, Team Sunweb. Now at the finish line, CCC beat the time of Total Energy. Now we have Wanty Gobert. It's good to see Wanty with all their riders because previously there was an issue with the game and 5 of Wanty's riders were being out of the time limit in the first stage of the race. They lost already 1 minute and 3 seconds to CCC in this stage. Now Cofidis 37 seconds behind, and the next one will be Arkea Samsic, and then we have Team Sunweb, who will surely beat the time. They bring the best time in the first and second intermediate checkpoints. So let's see the time the German team gets in the end. They have exactly 30 minutes in the finish line. So let's see if someone else can beat their time. So for those of you that usually follow my videos, you know that I don't usually pause the game during the races, but this will be an exception because to set the riders for a team time trial, I really need to pause the game. I have no time to do that without pausing the game. So I'm going to use the strategy that I actually learned with Benji Nassen in one of his tutorial videos. He has a really good tutorial for how to ride a team time trial. So basically, I'm going to set all my riders with an effort level of 99. I'm quite sure that they will hang on during this time trial, and then I basically adjust the time that each rider will be in the front of the group of the team, so relaying, and so the strongest riders in the time trial, Yves Lampaert, will go for the 25 seconds of the time trial. Also, Kasper Asgreen will take the longest relay possible, and then I will adjust Enric Mas and Julien Alaphilippe a bit lower than that, so they will still ride quite a lot when compared to other riders, but then other riders like Morkov, Devenans, Richese and Viviani will have quite a short time relaying at the front of the group. So I've set my team, and here we go for the team time trial of the Deceuninck Quickstep. So I'm now approaching the first intermediate checkpoint. Let's see the time I can manage here. And we are 23 seconds behind, 21st only. Wow, that's a terrible time. Team Sunweb is still the best at the finish line. Education First is only losing 2 seconds, and then Jumbo-Visma losing 5. In the other intermediate checkpoints, in the second one, Team INEOS was the fastest, 2 seconds ahead of Team Sunweb. Let's try to. I cannot push more than 99, so I really don't know what I should do to improve my times. Maybe decrease the time that the slowest riders are in the front. Let's decrease Morkov a bit. Also, Devanans, let's decrease him a bit. This isn't working. Viviani as well, and Richese. I'm a bit afraid to lose Lampard here, but no, he's actually doing good. So in the second intermediate checkpoint, we were losing 40 seconds, the 19th best time. Let's take Alaphilippe actually from here and push it with Kasper Asgreen to the end. And let's see if we can actually have a better result now. I think Lampard is going to be dropped, and we finished 15th, 52 seconds behind. So it's not a great time. Losing already 52 seconds to Team INEOS, who won the time trial 13 seconds faster than Team Sunweb. And Mikhail Kwiatkowski is now the new leader of the general classification. No changes in the mountain classification, of course, with Johan Alfredo still wearing the polka dot. Alexander Kristoff, of course, will be wearing the green jersey in the next stage, now that he lost the yellow jersey. And the new best young rider is now Gianni Moscon, 2 seconds ahead of his teammate Egan Bernal. In the meanwhile, in the team classification, of course, winning this team time trial, Team INEOS now leads as the best team. So, as expected, Team INEOS was the strongest, and as for my team, yeah, it was not amazing at all. The only other teams behind me were Lotto Soudal, who really doesn't matter for the GC. Also AG Desert, so Romain Bardet lost a bit of time, so only 2 seconds actually to Enric Mas. It's not really significant. And then we have Total Energy, also Team Emirates. They lost 1 minute and 3 seconds. That's quite a lot. And Dan Martin actually got dropped and he lost 1 minute and 7. So he's now 15 seconds behind Enric Mas, if I'm not mistaken. Well, so not everything was negative here. Then Cofidis, Wanty, and Arkea were also behind. And in the next stage, we have a hilly stage. So I don't expect differences between the GC contenders. What I do expect is to try to challenge for the win with Julien Alaphilippe. It's no surprise that he is being signaled as the top favorite for the win in the next stage. So it's up to me to fulfill that expectations and try to win the stage with the French rider. So team time trials are always a bit tricky, but anyway, if you have enjoyed this stage, please like my video. Also, please comment below on what you think I should have done differently in this team time trial. I will really take your opinions into consideration for the next team time trial I have to ride. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate the support. And I hope to see you all next time for Stage 3 of the Tour de France 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. Bye!